Libras, happy birthday, my people. Power to the people. It's our time, Libras. We have to wait for them Virgos to get out the way. Now we get to get out there and do our thing. We can shimmy, we can bounce. Let me quit before I pop a nipple or something out on you guys. But you guys, I'm so, so happy. Happy birthday, you guys. Absolutely have a good time. I know COVID-19 kind of put a little bit of a twist on the birthdays, but you got to do something for yourself special. You got to treat yourself. We do a lot of things for a lot of people. Sometimes we get shit on, but this is all about you, Libra. So make sure that you enjoy it. Go somewhere, get your nails done, get a massage, buy you something nice, whatever it is, treat yourself, you guys. This is your time. All right, my Libras. I feel like that we definitely have some type of travel that's coming in. Some of us we have money attached to this. So you could be finding yourself being offered a job or a opportunity where you have to travel out, but it could be because you're going to make some money off of it. Now, I feel like there's really good money coming in this solar return. I know we kind of felt like 2020 was like really messed up, but I think a lot of us planted seed that we're going to really reap or harvest in 2021. So if you have opportunities that are coming in this year and you're kind of like, I don't know what's going on, COVID, the election, or whatever, try not to get tripped up on that. Go ahead and look into the opportunities and see what works for you, because I feel like for some of you, you may be connecting with an opportunity that really sets you in a really good position. For a few of you, this could be starting your own business. If it's a home-based business, I feel like you need to go ahead and put yourself out there. There's definitely something coming in where there's recognition, where people are looking at you. They know who you are. So you're being seen. And if you're being seen, now is the time to do it. Don't sit on it. Don't overthink it, like we do. Go ahead and take advantage of it. I also feel for a few that there is going to be some love connection that could be coming in for you guys. Now, I've seen this before, but I feel like that for a few, this could be connecting with somebody who has some type of celebrity or status. You may end up doing some type of work with this person. Could start off as a friendship and then develops into something more. Be really careful. For some of you, this person may be married, or there may be relationships that need to be ended before this comes together. But I feel like that there is something coming in where there's a connection with somebody who maybe is out in the public eye. You could be the person who's out in the public eye and somebody is with you. Now, I do get some type of judgment and scandal coming in, you guys. So be really careful. If you're out there sexting and putting yourself out there in a way that you know will be embarrassing if it gets out, be really careful, because I feel for some of you, you may have a person who tries to dim your shine or make you look crazy by, putting your stuff out there. You got to be really careful with that, especially when you're building yourself up. For some, if you're building your brand for your business, for a few of you, if you get this job and you're a CEO or something like that, you got to be careful what you put out there, because there may be some deception or something that comes back on you guys. I definitely feel money coming in. And I think for a few of you, you kind of sat back in hermit mode and maybe put some things together, and now you're ready to kind of come out. Not every Libra is an extrovert, some are introverts, but I do feel for a few, it's like I've read the book, I've done the research, and now I'm ready to kind of put myself out there, and I feel like you're going to grow from it. There could be some babies that are going to be coming in for you guys. A few might be pop-up babies. Be really careful if you're not trying to get pregnant right now. If you are, congratulations, because it looks like that you have something that could be coming in the solar return as far as a baby. I do feel there could be some conflict that's going to be coming in, and I feel like it could be with judgment. You may have some people who are judging you or looking at you in a certain way, maybe because you're being different, you're growing in a different direction. I get a lot of manipulation, so be really careful. This is a general read. This could be you manipulating, or you could be being manipulated by someone. Libras tend, sometimes we can manipulate people. We can work people. So be really careful if this is you, that you're not really pushing it too far with people, especially if you're trying to get your way and you don't want to hurt that person. But for a few of you, you might want to pay attention to the people that you're dealing with, because there could be a lot of manipulation that's coming your way. I do get spiritual growth, so I feel like there may be some things that are going to open up for you spiritually. Some of you are going on a spiritual journey. You could be making some type of commitment to a tradition or a spirituality or religion, could be initiation. You could be moving somewhere because of a spiritual connection there. I definitely do feel like mediumship for some of you is going to really open up a little bit more. Um, I definitely get vision. So for some that maybe you hear now, you may have something that's opening up where there's clear vision that's coming in. This year, I feel like your clairaudient opened up a little bit more where it's like I can hear what people are saying. But I feel like moving into 2021, some of you are going to have more vivid dreams. You're going to have more things that come in where you can see things clearly. Some of you are really moving towards independence where you don't want to have to work for other people. You want to kind of be able to take care of yourself. So for a few, this could be leaving a job, starting your own business. Some of you could be moving out of a house with someone and living on your own. But I get the need this year for independence. Now, for a few, if you're connected to your soulmate, I feel like there's weddings that are going to be coming in this solar return. Some of you are going into business with a partner or a romantic partner, or a wife or a husband, a spouse. So there is something with growing your money. Be really careful with magic or alchemy, mysticism. Not saying that you need to be particularly careful, but if you are trying something different, make sure you research and know what you're doing. For a few of you, I feel like there's some things or opposition that are going to be thrown against you. Now, this might not be new. For some of you, you may have dealt with it this year, but I will say be really careful with the people that you connect with and talk to. Try not to over talk and put yourself out there too much, because I feel like there's jealousy and envy and there's opposition that could be coming your way. Libra, let's see. Libra, Spirit. I definitely feel like there's vacations or trips that are coming in. So I feel like moving into 2021, there's going to be a lot more travel that's coming your way. Some of you are going to completely relocate. Could be going to a different city, a different state. For a few, I feel like even a relocation. You could even find yourself connecting with someone or falling in love with somebody who is of a different race, different culture. Maybe they even speak a different language. I will say for a few of you, I get something with narcissism and control or possessiveness. So I don't know if this is going to be you, because that could apply to us, because those are characteristics that we tend to have. But for some of you, you may be connecting with someone who's like, where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I want to be with you. They could be going through your phone, looking through your stuff. So there could be somebody who's trying to hold on to you and maybe not in a healthy way. General read, for some of you, this is going to be you, and it may put a lot of pressure on your relationship with the person that you're with. Make sure that you're not bossing someone or trying to control someone to the point where they're not happy. All right. Libra, Spirit, what are we looking at? Libra. Oh, those two fell out, so we'll take them. So let's see. All right. We have 2 of coins. Let's see. We have Queen of Coins. We have 4 of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the 6 of Coins. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the Death card. We have 4 of Wands. We have King of Cups. Let's see. We have 2 of Blades. Y'all bear with me. This finger is making it hard for me to pull. We have the Star. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Woo-hoo. And we got the 9 of freaking Cups. Libras. Some of y'all have some success, some fame coming. The Wheel of Fortune is showing you moving forward. 9 of Cups, getting something that you prayed for, you wished for. You got some problems first. You got a few obstacles getting there, but this is the final 3 cards. So I want you guys to remember this. This is the final 3 cards. We have the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups. Really good energy to end up on, because it means that something that you're going to touch, this solar return is going to turn to gold and put you in a position that you prayed for. Possibly put you in front of people, make people recognize you, put you in a situation where you're being seen. And it looks like in a really, really positive light. There's a lot of celebration that's going on around you. The Wheel of Fortune is showing you moving away from something that may have been difficult towards this energy. All right, so let's get into it. We got the Two of Coins. Sometimes Two of Coins is about being pulled in a couple of different directions, maybe working two jobs, sometimes dealing with more than one person. Now, remember, I said some of you may be connecting with someone, but this person could be married or you could be married. Be really careful. I don't see Three of Swords here, which is normally a cheating card. But for some of you, I feel like that you may be crossing over boundaries with people, which means that you may be talking to more than one person. Whether you're having sex with them or not, this is somebody who's juggling people. They're juggling energies. Now, for a few of you, this may interfere with your money. I keep feeling like there's something where you're being distracted and you're not focusing on the money. So whether this is you being pulled into different directions with your family, they want you to do this, your friends want you to do that, the job wants you to do something else. Whatever it is, you need to try to get your focus back on, because with this card, you're spreading yourself thin. You're trying to do too much, or you're doing things that may end up becoming detrimental to your money or your growth. Now, you have money coming in. Oh, sorry, you guys. Oh, I almost lost it. And I'm not going to start over. I'm not going to start over because we're going good. So that scary, that old ugly face, this was a new laptop. I saw it flash right before my eyes. Right before my eyes. But I'm glad I caught it. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get into it. We got somebody coming in that could help you with money. Now, I see this as an energy. I feel like this is, when we look at the Queen of Pentacles, this is a business person. This is either a businesswoman or a businessman. We're not going to put gender on top of it. Some of you could be starting your own business. Maybe you're walking away from a 9-to-5 job where you're working, but you want to focus in on this. So I feel like you're going to be moving towards something that is yours. There could be some travel that comes in with this, opportunities that are going to be coming in for you, but I feel like travel that's going to be connected with this. I also feel for a few of you, if this is a person, this could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person who has some money. This could be somebody who's like, I got a really great business idea. Let's connect. Let's go into business together. For a few of you, though, you could end up having something of a romantic nature with this person. Now, literally, you don't want to bump booties where you make your money if you can avoid it. If you're married to this person, that's cool. If you're in a relationship or a committed relationship with this person, that's cool, and you're starting a business together, that's fine. But if you're dealing in a workplace where you're falling for a mentor and maybe this person is married or you're married, there could be something that comes to light, you guys. So be really careful with that you're not crossing boundaries that may come back and bite you in the ass later. Definitely shows, though, some of you are moving towards money. I feel like you guys have been working really hard this year. So I feel like the energy is already there. Like, I've been doing it. Libras tend to be workaholics. A lot of times we don't sleep. We have a lot of ideas that come in. It's like we want to do this, that, and everything else. On top of that, we have spiritual growth, spirit pushing us, giving us ideas. So for a lot of you, you're already in this energy. It could be where this Four of Swords is coming in, where spirit is like, okay, you need to take a break. You need to take a vacation. You need to get you some rest. This person, I feel like, is on a spiritual journey. So for some of you, you may be pulling away for a little bit because you've been working so hard to take a spiritual break or a spiritual journey, go somewhere on a trip, refresh yourself. I feel like that you may have done a few travel things this year, but I feel like next year is really going to be big for you traveling. And it could be because maybe things are opening up after COVID. But I definitely feel like there's some good travel that's going to be coming in with you guys, and there's money attached to it. Make sure that you balance that energy, though. Really make sure you balance that energy, because I feel if you don't, you're going to be pulled in a situation, like I said, where it will affect the money. Whether this is with a person, you working too hard or working too many jobs, I feel like there could be something where your energy is going to be off and you're not going to be able to really pull in things the way you want to. Don't mess up these opportunities. Take the rest when you feel like you need to. Because I feel for some, your immune system is compromised. You may not be taking care of yourself. I feel like somebody is not drinking enough water. They're not hydrating. They're not eating right. So make sure that you balance that energy. Now, some of you could be dealing with, excuse me, a water sign person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like when it comes to love, Libras, you could be connecting to a water sign or a fire sign energy. For a few of you, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Earth energy. Some of you may be moving in with this person. You may already live with this person. You may have started a business with this person. But I do feel like there's love coming in where there's money attached to it also. So you could be meeting someone who has money and it's like, let's go into business together, or you could be building something together with someone where you're making money. We have Six of Coins. This could be a loan, taking a business loan out, somebody giving you some type of investment money. Maybe they're investing in your business. Maybe you're investing in a business with someone. But I feel like there's some type of payment that's going to come through. Now, I feel for a few, I don't know if this is a second stimulus check, but I feel like this is a government check. So it could be disability. Maybe you had some type of legal situation that you're waiting for some money to come in. But I feel like there's something positive that's coming in with either some type of inheritance or settlement that could be coming to you. So for some, this could be a business loan, somebody loaning you money, disability, settlement, inheritance that's coming in. For a few of you, I do feel that you could be losing someone that could be transitioning over, especially with the death card. And normally I don't read death, but I feel like with it coming under Six of Coins, for a few of you, you could be losing someone that is leaving you some type of money or a business behind for you to make money. So get in where you fit in with this, Libra. But I feel like there is some type of financial gain that could be coming to you from family. Whether this is actually some type of payment coming to you, somebody leaving you land, somebody leaving you a business. There's something that is going to be coming as far as inheritance. For a few of you, you may be dealing with someone that may be trying to be shady with this inheritance or this money coming in, especially if it's a lawsuit and your name is not completely on it. Be prepared that there may be theft, Libra. You may have to stay on top of this. If you're going into something with someone and something's supposed to be paid to you, some of you might end up losing some money with this person, because I get somebody who's being really shady and selfish when it comes to a payout. So if it applies to you, before you sign any paperwork with an attorney, make sure you read over it. Even with family, if they bring something to you and they're like, okay, sign this and then we get the money, go take it to a lawyer, take it to your lawyer. Don't lump everything together, because some of you could be dealing with somebody who's really, really shady. I do feel, and for a few of you, I feel like you may not see it or you may not want to see it. I feel like some of you really need this money. There could have been something where you helped somebody out with it and it put you in a bind, or you are in a bind and this person knows you're in a bind and they know that this money is supposed to be coming to you, but they're trying to stop it. Or general read, you could be getting this money and you need it and you're not giving it to the other person or the people that it needs to go to. Get in where you fit in with it, Libra, but watch the money. Watch the money. I will say that. I do feel with the Seven of Wands, there could be something coming in where you're feeling attacked and you're feeling the need to defend yourself. Now, I kind of saw this in the spirit messages, and I felt like it could apply to Libras, where you may get caught up in some type of gossip or hearsay, he said, she said type of energy, where you may be becoming the scapegoat, or somebody may say something about you and you're feeling the need to defend yourself. I think it's a temporary energy, you guys. So if you don't belong in it, don't drag it out. Don't feel like you need to drag it out or explain yourself. If it's something that you're passionate about, especially if it has to do with an inheritance or something that you feel like is supposed to come to you and you want to fight about it because you know this person is being shady, then go ahead. If you feel that there's a need to do it and you have to do it, do it. But for a few of you, I feel like you could be wasting energy. You 100% could be wasting energy with someone. So I feel for some with the Chariot card, you may decide that you're going to put only so much energy into it and then you're going to move forward. You could be walking away from something because you don't want the conflict of it, or you don't want to have to keep defending or talking about it over and over again. So there may be a fallout with a friend, possibly even family members. Some of you, this could even be a co-worker. But I get something where it's like, okay, you're putting me in the middle of something that I really don't want to be in and I don't need to be in. So be cautious, like I said, of what you say, the people you're dealing with, and the drama that is going around you, Libra. Because for a few, you really don't need to do this. I mean, there's going to be some of us that just like to argue because that's just what we like to do. But if you're a Libra that doesn't like to be in that energy, then step back. Step back. Let somebody else get in there and carry the torch. For a few, though, this may have to do with money, and you may feel you have no choice but to argue it. Maybe you have issues or bills or things that need to be taken care of. Something was promised to you, and now you feel like you have to defend it or you have to protect it because somebody could be trying to take something away from you. I will say, if you do have bills and things to do, Libra, make sure that you stay on top of it. With this card, this is somebody that sees the problem, but they don't want to see it. It's like, I know there's something there because on the table, she has a bill that's due. This is a final notice. We're going to turn your shit off if you don't pay it. And she's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. I can't, take it away. It's not going to make this thing not be payable. So for some of you, you could be waiting for some type of money to come in and you don't want to look at a problem until the money comes in. But I feel like make some type of arrangement, you guys, because for some of you, this could go against your credit. You may have some other issues where somebody's trying to sue you for something. If you have any type of money, make arrangements because I feel like it's not going to go away with you ignoring it. If there's a problem that's there and you got to deal with it, you got to deal with it. If it's something that you have to see, stand up and fight for it, you're going to have to do it. The Chariot card is showing that at some point, you're going to walk away and be done. And with the Chariot, we got a kid-like energy. This is somebody who feels free. They're having fun. Some of you might be in this energy that's heavy and realize, I don't want to do this. I'm going to go ahead and keep it moving. I'm going to free myself from this energy. For some, the money may come to you and you're like, I'm out. I'm going to go do what I feel like I need to do. The Chariot is definitely showing some positive energy moving forward. And if you look in the background, you got these people with their head down. They're walking. They're in a routine. They're not happy. You're on your skateboard. You're like, I'm out of here, bitches. I'm going to do me. And you're doing it in a really good energy, a childlike energy. For some of you, maybe this was something that was too serious. And for a few, I feel like the energy this year for some of you may have just been too serious. Maybe you took yourself too seriously or you took things around you too seriously. But Spirit is like, let it go and let's move forward in a playful energy. Moving into 2021 with a little bit more of a freedom, not feeling so bogged down. You're walking away from the energy behind this kid where it's like, oh, the routine. I do this day in and day out, and moving towards something where you feel more excited. I do feel like there's possibly a new car coming in for some of you, especially with the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, there could be an issue with a car and you have to look at a new car. It could be your tires, your oil, your water. Check your maintenance. If you're having any problems, make sure you look into it. But for a few of you, I just feel like there possibly is some money coming in and you're getting a new vehicle. You could be upgrading to a new vehicle. And if you already have a car, I feel like there may be something with a boat or something coming in. I don't know. I get big. So what is that? Winnebago or a camper or something like that. So I feel like if you already have a car and you're not looking for another car, some of you may be looking for something bigger. Maybe you're going to do a road trip. Maybe your business is a food truck, or you're going to be traveling on the road and doing something with your business and you need a bit of bigger or sturdier vehicle. For some of you, you could be driving Lyft, you could be a truck driver, but I feel like there's an upgrade that's coming in with a business that could possibly be on the road. For some of you, this is check your vehicle before you go on a road trip. Make sure that everything, your air, everything is good so that you have a good time. But I definitely feel positive energy coming in. Now, we have 4 of Wands. If you've been looking for a house, I feel like you're going to get some positive news. Some of you are building this house from the foundation up. So you may have got some type of loan with the 6 of Pentacles where something was approved. Maybe you were pre-approved for a house, but I feel like, or either your application for your apartment went through. I feel like there's some positive news about a move that's coming in. For some of you, this is going to be local, but for a few, definitely relocation. Now, for some, if you're engaged or you've been dating somebody for a while, I feel like there's some positive news about an engagement, or let's go ahead and plan a wedding. Maybe you put it off because of COVID-19 and you're going to go ahead and do it next year. But I definitely feel like some of you for Christmas, possibly Valentine's Day, are going to be getting some type of jewelry or a ring that's going to come through for you guys. So congratulations. I feel like there is weddings or wedding that is going to be planned, that maybe has been put off. For a few of you, you may be connecting with somebody where there's an age difference or either a race or cultural difference with this person. They could be white, you could be black, they could be Asian, and you could be Hispanic or Latina or Latino. But I feel like there's something coming in where you're connecting with somebody who may be different than you. Definitely feel like there could be an older, younger combination with this energy. Some of you, you may be joining families together or blending families together. She has a little bump and it's really little. So I wonder if somebody is pregnant and they're like, okay, we need to go ahead and do this wedding before I get too big. But I definitely feel it talks about marriage, it talks about moving something forward. I do feel like that there is something coming in with a new place. So you may be getting married and then looking at a new house together, or maybe if this is somebody who lives somewhere else, you're relocating and moving in with them, or vice versa. But I do get like a big move coming in, and I feel something coming in where we're building something from the ground up. So foundation may be poured, and you could be building some house where you're getting everything that you want into it. Like I said, could be an age difference with you and this person, because I am getting the King of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, but like I said, I feel like you have either Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo combinations, Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For some of you, definitely Leo, because I'm getting somebody coming in and peacocking. And I feel like that's more Leo with his mane or her coat or whatever it is. But I feel like there's some type of peacocking going on. Like I said, for some of you, this person could be a celebrity. This could be somebody out there, an actress, an actor, a singer, entertainer. Maybe they're in the spiritual community, but they have status. But I feel like there's a connection that's coming in. Now, we definitely have the Star card, which, like I said, is possibly somebody who could be a celebrity. This can also be your growth. I feel like somebody who is upgrading themselves, and they're being seen for their skills, their talents, whatever they do, their work. So there's something really positive coming in where people are like, I want to get to know you. I want to work with you. I want to see what you do. I want to see if we can make money. I do feel like if you are making it to a certain level, some of you are pulling people with you. Maybe you have an entourage or a team. You're like, come be with me. Come shine with me. So a few of you, you could even be the person who has the status where you're telling this other person, look, get with me and let me make you a star. Who used to say that all the time? I think Candelo Cambisa. I think he used to tell people all the time, get with me, I'm going to make you a star. That was a horrible imitation, Tata, so please forgive me. But he has a very unique voice, but it's deep. So if you know him, you know exactly what I was trying to do that just kind of flopped and fell. But I definitely feel like for somebody, if you have status or you're with a person who has status, it's like they want to elevate you. Like I want to bring you along with me, or I want to make sure. This could be somebody that you work with, that could be a mentor or a teacher, but this is somebody that's saying, let me bring you up. Let me bring you, maybe you're not to the fullest of your potential yet, but let me bring you up and get you there. And I feel like there's a lot of growth with the Star card. This person is really being seen. Now here's the thing, I don't get a lot of ego with this. So for some of you, if you are ego driven, you could be dealing with somebody who's really humble. Maybe you don't even know that they are who they are. I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's meeting you and they don't know who you are. But there is this thing of not putting themselves out there. For some, this could even be somebody keeping their celebrity or their status a secret because they don't want to connect on just that level. So you could be dating somebody. A few of you may be connecting with somebody where this person really is big shit and you don't know what the fuck they do, but you know that there's something to them. So I do feel like there's some growth that's coming in. Now we do have the Nine of Cups, which is getting something that you prayed for, you wished for, which means opportunity coming in that you literally have asked the universe. You manifested this. Whether this is celebrity status, growing your YouTube, putting yourself out there more, growing your business, whatever it is, you prayed, you asked your ancestors, your God, the universe to do it, and they're doing it. We get celebrations that are coming in, and for some of you, this really is going to accumulate in a partnership, whether this is a business partnership or a love partnership. Now, these people look Indian, so I do feel like I mean, they could be Indian, they could be black, but I feel like they're Indian. And I feel like there's a different race or culture that is being mixed here. So I feel like some of you could be connecting with somebody who speaks a different language, or they just come from somewhere else, and you're merging two cultures or two worlds together, and you're growing from there, possibly even a business. Some of you may even be relocating for love. I do feel like there's love that's coming in. If you've been single for a while and you're like, where they at? Because I mean, all the readers have been like twin flame, soulmate, get you, man. You know, what the fuck? Like, where they at? What they doing? You know, they twiddling their thumbs. You know, shit, these girls ain't gonna stay up here forever. It's like, you better come on before they drop. But I feel like for some of you, it's like, okay, look, where is this person coming? I don't know if it's because they need to take care of some shit or you need to get your shit together, but I do feel like the energy is moving you closer to this person. Some of you have already connected with this person. You're going to get married. So for a few of us, we're on a cycle where it's like, okay, where they at? What are they doing? You know, I ain't getting no younger. Looks like they're coming. And for some, this is going to be maybe somebody who's different than what you imagined. You know, maybe you could even see yourself dating this person, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, goddamn, I think I kind of feel a little bit in love. I feel like something is connected with this person. So there is some growth that's coming in, you guys. So be open to love. A lot of you are focused on money, growing your money. I feel like you did that 2020. I ain't worried about love, fuck love, and that was me. You know, let's grow this money, let's grow this money. But I feel like you're moving to a place where you're getting something that you prayed for and you wish for, and it seems to have something to do with a partnership, being connected to someone or being partnered with someone in a very loving way. For a few of you, you really could end up working with someone that you fall in love with, and you grow something together. Or, yeah, I do feel it. I feel like if they're married or you're married, I feel like somebody's going to walk away from their situationships. It could be a taboo or secret relationship at first, but it looks like for some of you, you have the possibility of getting married within the next year to 2 years, Libra. So I'm not going to say it's a soulmate or a twin flame. I just say if it's a good energy, they treat you right, they put the toilet seat down, they wash the dishes, they make the bed up, that's a good person. They ain't calling you out your name, that's a good person. Don't get caught up on the titles of soulmates and twin flames. Look for that connection with that person that treats you really well. And I feel like they're coming in, Libras. We got things that are really happening for us, the solar return, that are really pushing us out there. And for some that have been battling, and I know it's been 12, 13 years of what the fuck for some of us, I feel like we're finally coming to a place where either we're comfortable with ourselves and now these things are coming to us, or it's just your time. I'm not sure. But businesses, making money, possibly relocation, new love coming in, a new home, a new house, positive energies. The only thing I see, watch your back, maybe a little bit of spell work. Could be dealing with somebody who's shady when it comes to money. A few of us are going to be losing some people this year. I think I've already lost 6 or 7 people with the death card. I feel like for some, there could be somebody who crosses over, and there could be something with inheritance or something that's left for you guys. So if you're going through that now, I pray for you, and I wish you all the best. I love you guys. Happy birthday.